Good morning, guys. It's Mary Beth with Rovers Makeover. Today I have a corgi. We are going to have to do an undercoat removal and then the haircut. Because if we don't get the undercoat out and we try to give the dog a haircut of the length that they want, it's not going to work. It's going to be super choppy and the blade's not going to be able to go through it. They want about half off if possible. We'll see what we can do, but I have to get all the undercoat out first. If you guys are new here, I have a special bathing system called Save Your Fur. Here is what it looks like, Save Your Fur bathing system. But when us groomers buy soap, it comes concentrated 32:1. So we have to dilute it in water. So I have a 5-gallon bucket here. I dilute it in water and it sucks it up through the tube and then it comes out clean water. So I'm not having to wet the dog, you know, pump soap and then lather the dog and then rinse. And if you have a super dirty dog, you'd have to do that 3, 4, maybe even 6 times to be able to get the dog clean. With the bathing system, you have continuously clean soapy water going over the dog, washing away the dirt. So the bathing time is cut drastically down. And with the special nozzle on the system, you can get underneath the undercoat and it shoots it out with the water pressure. So let's get started. So first things first, I am just going to let this water heat up a little bit. I'm going to just get her wet first, and then I'm going to use conditioner. Guys, I'll repeat myself over and over again. I do not skimp on products. If you are skimping on products, you should not be a groomer. You know, yesterday I did a dog and it took half a gallon of conditioner. But the dog came out and it looked great and it didn't have to be shaved because I was able to remove the undercoat. Again, it does not matter what... Sorry, guys. I just had someone come in, like they can just walk in, so I may have to pause this in a minute. And it's my next door neighbor. And it says clear as day, do not enter. So, just going to... I don't even remember what I was talking about. That distracted me so bad. I'm not just gonna take walk-ins. I don't care if you're my business neighbor or not. I don't do walk-ins, especially right now with COVID. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I'm gonna get all this wet. Back in here, I'll have to do a really good sanitary because it looks like it could be infected. So I'm just gonna get her all wet. That really messed up my mojo. Sorry, guys. I don't remember what I was talking about. Anyway, turn that water off. And then just going to and I hate that people think they're, I don't know, more privileged than other people. Like, I have a sign clear as day on my door that says do not enter, and it says if you're here for an appointment, then to call me, text me. And I hate when people think they're so much better than other people that they can just walk in here, you know. And I've told people, I said, I'm sorry, but the sign says you can't be in here. And, you know, I've made some people mad, but I've got to take care of myself and my daughter first. So we just pull this out and it makes a stronger stream. And we're just gonna get under here and get all this undercoat out that we can. It doesn't matter the shampoo or conditioner you use, as long as it's made for dogs. It's not the conditioner or shampoo that is making this do this. Because I can do this with nothing on the dog and it'll still come out. The conditioner helps loosen it, but it doesn't make it come out. It's the nozzle that does the job. Yeah? I did not hear a word she just said because of this. So this girl came in with her brother, but I know she's gonna take longer to dry, so I'm doing her first. Yeah, I think she walked in and was like, oh no, she's recording. And I hate to say this, I hope they don't watch my channel, but they're not the nicest people. When the company was up here doing the floor, the lady from the floor company called me and said that the lady next door just griped her out and was just hateful and was cussing and just was not pleasant. And I believe it because, you know, I don't like hating on people, or telling people how to run a business. But I've only been over there once or twice and had a conversation with them. And every time I go over there, the male owner is just cussing every other word. And I'm not talking, you know, like the mild cuss words. I'm talking about the big one, every other word. And if you've, you know, never dealt with a customer and you're cussing at them, I don't know how they stay open, but okay, so I'm going to switch this to soap real quick and just bathe her real quick. That'll also help loosen some of this hair because it'll be clean. See, so I have continuously clean, and it's really bad matted. Sorry guys, I gotta really make sure to get this private area back here because it's very inflamed and looks infected. Alright. Just going to bathe her. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so she's clean. I will do her face when I rinse her, but it'll help loosen some of that fur. Turning it back to rinse, just very quickly going to rinse her. I don't have to get it all off because I'm gonna do conditioner again real quick. Okay, conditioner again. Quite a bit back here just because it's a really bad spot. I can feel where the matting is. Check this for a little bit of water building. Just cleaning out the drain because it'll get more in there. We'll clean it out when we're done with her. Shorty. Shorty. Yeah. So you can see when I put that conditioner on it, it was able to help get all that out. I'm just going to turn her and do this other side. I've got to make sure that I get all of this undercoat out, because if I don't, the final cut, it'll be really choppy. And that's what happened last time, it was choppy. So that's why I'm focusing so much on certain areas. Come here. Come here. And the main area is right here on the chest around the neck. So I'll take the loop off and do that in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna take this loop off. Use my hands. Take this off. You gotta scoot back some. Just dilute it a little bit. Rinse my hands. Go put that up now. Put it up. I always do that. Try to turn the dryer off with that. So you can see by blowing her with the high velocity dryer, it got all this other hair out. So I'm gonna put her in the cage dryer, get her drying, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys what I do to clean all this up before I can bathe the next dog. All right, I do what I do for a reason. There's been quite a few comments about why do you charge extra for undercoat removal? Oh, that's not labor intensive, or that's not time intensive, whatever. You obviously have never groomed a day in your life if you're saying that. So all this hair down here I have to sweep up. All this hair I have to rinse off. I have to take these out and get the hair off. I have to clean the bathtub and get the hair out of the drain. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I've done this in some other videos. If you don't want to watch this, feel free, skip ahead and you can watch me grooming the dog. But I have to rinse all this off. I have to rinse all this off, this. So I have to put down 2 towels. One towel is for the grates, these things when I get them out, and the other one is going to be for the bottles in here once I rinse them off. I'm going to get them out of here. So let's see, it's 9:34. Let's see how long it takes me to get all this clean before I can start bathing my next dog. Unclip this. I'm gonna rinse this off. I'm gonna undo this one and bring it over here. And you can see just how much water it's holding because there's hair down in here. I'm just gonna take this hair out, and there's gonna be more hair and more hair. Put this down there. And there will just be continuous hair, but I have to clean it out for it to drain. Okay, so I'm just gonna rinse all this off. Rinse all this off. Okay, have to rinse this off. Get all this hair off. Some people suggested, you know, that I take these apart and do that. That's great, but it actually takes more time to have to put them together and stuff because they're a pain in the butt. And I still have not found a different system that I like better than these. So I'm just going to clean these off the best I can, get all the hair off that I can. Okay. This can't go past a certain point or it'll start leaking out the door. So I got to keep the drain clear, but it's going to continue to fill up because I've got the water going. Okay. So, same thing. Gonna rinse these the best I can. Rinse all this off. Go to the next one. Okay, and rinse it off. There, dry you guys off. 'Cause I'm wet. You guys are probably wet. Okay, and I just keep doing it. If you didn't have this bathing system, I have no idea how you would get all this hair off. Like this system, I don't like it. If these holes were bigger, it would be so much easier to clean. Like if this middle part was cut out, okay, that. Turn this water off and clear the drain again. See all that hair? So I just sit here and I just twirl my finger around it, and the hair collects on my finger so the water can go down. Because even though you can see this black hair, but you can't really see the light hair from the dog I just did. But it just allows it to drain. And once all this hair is out, I will do a flush of my drain. Even though I have a strainer, some hair is still going to get down in there. Like all this, there's hair still. So now that that's draining, I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to rinse everything one more time because there's still a lot of hair in here. I'm just going to stand back here and just shoot it all that way. If you guys don't want to watch this, you can skip ahead, just like I said. I love how people complain about my videos are too long. Who would watch a video that long? Well, they make this thing called the fast forward button. You can slide the bar. Okay. So essentially, ouch. Let this drain down a little bit more. We're gonna just pick up this hair that was on my finger and put it in there. Then this is my strainer. It catches most of the hair. So here's what I do. Turn it all the way hot and then pull it all the way out. and I just shoot it through for a good 30 seconds. Okay, and that's it. Now it's clean. Usually I would have to put those back together, put them back in here, but my next dog is a big dog, so I'll just put them in here in the bottom. But when that corgi's done, we'll finish her. And it took me almost 10 minutes to get all that clean. That's why I charge extra. And not to mention, I haven't even cleaned this stuff up. So I still have to vacuum this, and I still have to wipe the floor off from the excess water. All right, first things first, I have a 30 blade. This improves traction for the dog and decreases the chance of matting. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is take my brush and just brush her out. Just get all those loose hairs out. See? I'm gonna take a 15 blade and do this sanitary real quick. Private parts looked a little infected when I was cleaning them. So first we're going to do around the anus, and then I'm just going to carry it all the way down. And I really want to clean this up down here. Nope. Okay. So you can see it looks clean, but then when we open this, there's definitely something going on in there. You can see it's got some pus. So I just want to clean this up the best I can, and then I will let the owners know, hey, there's something going on down there. Because if it was healthy down here, it wouldn't have all that pus looking stuff in there. And I washed it the best I could, but they're probably gonna have to take her to the vet. So I'm going to put a 30 blade back on here, and then I'm gonna do a, whatever this is, 5/8. They wanted about half off, maybe a little more than half, but it's good. Had we not gotten the undercoat out, we would have not been able to do this at all. It wouldn't be able to go through. It would look very, very, very choppy. Choppier than it's gonna look. So it's probably going to be a little choppy. It's always a little choppy on this dog. It doesn't matter how much I back brush or whatever. just because it is a double-coated dog. And when you cut a double-coated dog to this length, it's not always going to be non-choppy, just because you're cutting into the middle of a coat. They have two coats and you're cutting in the middle of one of them. So that's why it looks like that. This in here is not dry, and it's got hair in it that needs to be brushed out. See all that hair that's in there? Okay, take my scissors. Just gonna trim this the best I can. Gonna do the best I can, but it's not gonna look 100% just because of the coat. Okay, I'm gonna turn her and do this other side. Alright guys, so I'm just trimming up anything that I've missed. Just going to trim this by hand. Guys, I promise she's not starving, and I know some people have commented that, oh, no wonder she's hungry all the time because you don't feed her and she's got feeding issues. Feed her. Guys, she has got to learn. She's about to go to school. She has got to learn that she cannot eat whenever she wants. She's gonna have to eat when everybody else eats, and just like, you know, the rest of us, we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's not lunchtime yet. I give her plenty to eat. She still has some of her breakfast left that she chose not to eat. If she was hungry, she could finish her breakfast, but she doesn't want to. She also has been waking up way too early because she's been sleeping in my bed with me, co-sleeping. And she's gonna have to go back in her bed because this morning she got up at 5 o'clock. We don't get up till 7. So that's another reason why she's having a meltdown, is because she didn't get enough sleep last night. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. You sit. I'm gonna take this off, and we're just going to go around the neck. And I've also had some people say, oh, well, stop recording and take care of your daughter. Guys, I take care of her all day long. The only time when she wants my attention is when I'm recording, because that's what kids do. They want your attention when you're doing something. So she likes to throw fits when I'm recording because I'm recording, because she doesn't have my attention anymore. You know, there's always more to the picture than what people see. I just want to clarify all that. Stop. I heard you. You can have your lunch when I'm done with this dog. I would like my lunch too. But I have to finish this dog first so they can go home. Okay, I'll put this loop back around her neck. Kelby, I need you to turn that down, please. That's too loud.
Is that better?
Turn it down, please.
I did it.
Some more, please. Okay, that's good. Thank you. So you can see how much better, easier that comes off when there's not a lot of undercoat that you have to go through that it's getting stuck on. It is a little trickier with corgis because their legs only bend so far. So when I'm trying to trim them up, okay, so we're just going to trim this up. This hair is so thick, it's hard to cut it. It's not my scissors, guys. It's just so thick. It's like... Okay. Doesn't look 100%, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was. So all I'm gonna do is just trim this up a little bit so it doesn't look so rough. Put my mask on, check the nails real quick. was looking to see if I had a plastic one this long, but I don't. It's not lunchtime yet. Nope. Did you eat everything?
I did.
Okay. Well, let me finish this dog and then I'll give you lunch, okay? No. The dietitian said you need to eat real food. Well, you're not gonna get it by whining. No, you cannot. Stop, girl. You're okay. Yeah, and as soon as I'm done with this dog. Okay, I'm gonna turn her one more time to come over here. I did see that this needs to be trimmed up a little bit more. All right, that is pretty much as good as it's gonna get. It's rough to do a double coated dog when you're not shaving it completely down with like a 7 or a 10. It's not gonna look as smooth as it should. Hey, hey, boop, 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 boop. Shorty. All right, so thanks guys for watching. If you don't know, I am doing a project, oh, I forgot a bandana, to help the homeless. And with your guys' help, I have already, this season, have already been able to make over 80 bags for the homeless. They include food and drinks. We're also making sanitary hygiene kits for females with 7 pads, 7 tampons, a pair of underwear, and a mini pack of wipes. If you guys financially are available to help with that, the link is down below. It's called our wish list down below. Also, if you guys have not heard, I have to take my daughter to the Mayo Clinic because she was just diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease, and the doctors down here are not doing much to help us. So if you guys can help with that, the GoFundMe page is down below for that also. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.